Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to another day of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. It's 5:45 in the morning. We're going to Africa to find us some kids. At least 2 kids. I assume the third one's probably going to be in Afghanistan, which would probably just kill the guy. Probably. I was thinking about not doing this and not recording it. Yeah, we're gonna get this kid and then we're gonna have to go find the other kid, right? Could take a while.
Be careful down there, boss.
Gotcha. What's that over there? It's a car.
Analysis
Look at that.
complete.
That's this one I want. I want a cassette tape going at all times.
Momentarily.
I want to get rid of this. I'm just gonna listen to it. We're gonna listen to some of these.
A ruler's greatest wealth is
And then we got just combat deployments, and then we got some kids.
It is the number of individuals under his control.
It's
To work, consume,
like that.
others to be used.
Jesus
on
Christ, what the fuck?
For a capitalist,
Why are my guys so shit now?
people's
What
power
happened?
becomes his power.
Why are they so
You
tough?
are the same with your diamond dogs. You spin it with your speeches.
No.
But what you're doing is
Right.
bringing as much talent as you can into your little domain.
That's me.
Every person another feather in your cap.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
Ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea.
Cool.
When people unite under one will, they become stronger than the sum of their parts. And the one will is the ruler's will. And what do rulers use to bring people together?
Words?
Language.
What?
In all
I really should get a sniper rifle.
that only one
Yeah,
language
what do you need a sniper rifle for?
need.
I've come this far in the entire game not needing a sniper rifle. I don't.
That united all of
Yeah.
humanity.
Did I use a sniper rifle for that, like, very early mission?
Grew aware of
No.
power
I walked in.
and
I
harnessed
filtered
their
him, remember?
strength to build
Oh, fuck off,
power
dogs.
to the heavens.
Fuck off, dogs.
The mighty
Fuck
Tower
off, dogs.
of Babel.
Fuck off, dogs.
This angered God,
Fuck off, dogs.
who splintered the language of man. And the
Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped.
I'm aware.
Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back, they'll just end up getting killed.
Yeah, my doggo can stun, right? He sure can.
first order of business after conquering new land is to
What's this
force
shit?
its tongue on its people. Ancient Rome, Napoleon, and now Zero. English is wreaking havoc around
What
the
are you doing,
world
dog? Do it.
right
Fucking.
now. The British Empire tilled the land with war as its home, then began planting the seed that is English. Eventually, American capitalism became the new instrument. To play its game of wealth, you only had to abide by one rule:
Where are all the guys?
English.
Boss, get down.
Fuck!
That's an enemy gunship.
Why is there a helicopter there?
And crawl along the ground. That
Fuck
should
me.
enable you to sneak past enemies.
Around their necks.
Can't say me, I'm invisible. Where's this fucking helicopter come from? Fuck. Fucking move. Oh no, my headband's about to come off. Anyway, stop. I gotta. It's like, it's gonna come off, and then it's gonna like flick my iPad. No, it's fine. It's holding on by a thread. Can I combat deployment something here? Can this helicopter fuck off, please?
At A.
I still felt slipping, dude.
You disappoint me.
You fuck
Have you
off,
forgotten
helicopter?
my
Seriously?
face? Leave me be.
What is this helicopter doing? No way.
You won't respond to anyone else, so I figured it must be me you wanted to see.
Go away, helicopter. Oh, is he noticing the stunned guard and
Have I not
saying like,
suffered
that's
enough?
weird.
Not until you
What is this
ease my
fucking helicopter
suffering
doing?
first.
Fuck off, dude.
To tell you the truth, old man, I'm in a bit of a bind.
Oh shit.
It's about your children. You know what I mean? The parasites. The ones that infect a man's throat.
He's coming too. Roger that.
They must not be allowed to multiply.
Good point.
You are allowed to live only in order to help.
We've got the whole fucking hookups
But
around
you
there.
don't want to, do you? So why not choose death instead? Because you want to protect the Digne and their land
Oh shit.
from me.
Where does fuckers come from? Oh, right.
That's your purpose, isn't it? Don't lose sight of that now. It's in your interest to cooperate.
Surprise!
Because if you don't,
Madness.
the parasites can't detect your people's tongue. So I'll just have to resort to
You gonna extract him?
heavy.
Why not? Why can't the parasites?
I have the greatest respect for your people. I would rather avoid such a thing, but we don't always get our way. I was born a tiny mote in a mighty tempest, and until those winds abate, all I can choose is how to act
Car's coming.
when they blow me this way
Oh
or that.
shit.
Tell me,
Gotta go. Car's coming.
what happens to a man infected with a pair of your parasites? Can they be removed? Can the full-blown symptoms be prevented?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Really don't like that helicopter.
They have too close an affinity with humans.
Then how do you stop the symptoms from developing? All right. I was hoping for an answer now. But perhaps you just need a little more time. I'll be back soon. I've set up shop, not far from here.
Cool.
We'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
If you are close by, then it is almost complete.
Where's the
We're
helicopter?
in the final phases. All that's left is to see if I can actually disable a nuke, with the help of your metallic archaea. Once that's done, I won't have to return here again. And your suffering.
Ah no!
As will your people.
Fucking hell.
We're almost finished, Code Talker. Each in our own way.
My only regret will be not finishing you.
There's nothing stopping you. I'm only alive because you want me that way.
Ridiculous.
As you wish. My regret is this misunderstanding between us. You and I, our goal is the same. We should be working together. A symbiosis.
You do not know my mind. I simply did not love.
Whole lot of trouble they put us through. Making me worry like that.
Another mark in the store. How you react to all the
There we go.
slings and arrows. That's what counts. That's why you call
No,
those
no, not
stupid
that
monsters
shit part.
your children.
What I have done is forbidden.
Okay, subject is in.
All of you.
Do you want those guys?
The
gonna
world
do
should
it.
be left the way it is.
Watch out for the helicopter.
You of all men should know that.
There's a truck right
He's
there.
coming too.
Let's find him, we'll
Roger
box.
that.
Oh crap, someone's coming.
Forgive me, but my schedule has changed. The time for grace and good manners has now run out.
Please. Torture will not work on me. Surely you know this.
Oh, I have no intention of getting rough with you. You haven't been beaten. Your hands aren't even tied.
Got another person's coming.
Just like me, you live in symbiosis.
Just leave, just go
Some
out. No, I don't want to go out.
What wounds I might
All those
inflict,
people.
they'll patch right up. You might feel considerable pain, but I... No doubt you can withstand
Yeah,
it.
okay, let's go.
Then what do you plan on doing?
I have a soldier standing outside. Nothing special about him, except that he always obeys. I have given him one instruction. Whenever I ring this bell, he passes on a message for me. That message is simply...
You gonna extract him?
This helicopter's just like doing circles, and every time people are mysteriously disappearing and
the
this box
message will
keeps
arrive in a
moving.
room.
And there's a dog standing next to the box for some reason.
Special.
Where
Some
do I
of your
go?
people are in this room, surrounded by my men.
Enough
Okay,
of
another one.
this.
They pick them at random. No regard for age, gender. In that, I suppose, they're different from you. Not as discriminating. They tied them up, one by one, blindfolded them.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You bastard.
Go. When they hear that, my men will pick one of your people and infect them with a parasite. Your parasite.
It won't work on my people.
True. The vocal cord parasite doesn't respond to your language. But what about English?
An English strain. It exists.
A ring of this bell, and they infect one person. If that person abandons the Navajo language, the English strain will trigger symptoms.
You monster.
So, it's quite simple. Every time I ring the bell, another of your people is infected.
Don't do this.
I don't want to do this. I'd rather not have to ring
This
the
kills
bell.
back. I don't know
Which is
what
why
it
I'm
is.
hoping you will talk to me.
What
Let's just get out of
do
it.
you
It's
want?
like, let's see this
What
shit.
else could you
Slow.
possibly want?
You know the
I'd
answer to
like to
that.
see you. No, it's fine.
How to prevent the symptoms caused.
He's coming too.
I took a
Roger
try.
that.
Cannot control it.
You could, but I'll
Slave.
just run.
Forget the idea.
Forget it. Unlikely.
I will never tell you.
All these resources.
What have you done,
You made me do that.
you black-hearted?
Settle down.
Don't use it again.
Well, that is up to you.
It'd be hilarious if that actually hit him.
To do is tell me what
Did
I
it?
want.
Did I hit him?
How to prevent the vocal cord parasite
No.
symptoms.
Why?
It'd be hilarious if I actually hit him.
Why do you need to know?
Let's get out of it.
The adult soldiers at Gualayamasa are all dead.
What?
The parasite traveled downstream.
How?
It would appear that he was involved. Another demon who woke up from 9 years of slumber.
Okay, so where's
As
the
a
next one?
result, The vocal cord parasite spread through the village.
I told you this would happen.
It was an unfortunate accident. He is becoming an annoyance. He may
Shouldn't
stumble upon the truth sooner or later. But
We're gonna go
suppose
for that
that's
or that.
of
Oh my
no
god, okay.
consequence. One day, he too will pay for what he has done.
Okay,
Black Anna,
let's just go.
the real demon, is you.
You know, this incident made me realize something. You are right. I should have acted with more humility. These creatures cannot be
Time is up.
controlled. All the more
Time
reason
up.
I require a means to stop them.
There is no such way.
Oh, really?
Wait. Don't ring it again.
It is up to you. Out with it.
I see now. There must be more to it than that.
What?
They are in you. You use this land to breed more of my children. And not just here. No. In pursuit of your ethnic cleansers. You sifted through many language strains. Finding hosts. Breeding more and more. You would have been infected in the process. Infected with countless strains. Most likely your mother tongues as well. Romania, northern Transylvania. You found that one too. Yes, the Hungarian strain that responds to the CK's dialect.
Silence!
Black Anna. It is you who shall pay.
Is this your retaliation, old man?
What's happening?
Let my people go and never bother them again.
Things happening.
You heard me. What now?
How much of a beeline can I make on this place?
What are you doing?
Well, you pretty much have got that road there, don't you?
I probably have every language strain inside of me. Meaning all the world's languages are already lost to me. But that suits me fine. If need be, I myself can produce whatever strain is needed.
And that means nothing to you. If you are infected, you can never again speak your mother tongue. Otherwise, you will die. As will every one of your countrymen.
A few words here and there won't trigger the symptoms. And besides, the time is not yet right to show this face in my homeland. Not until my revenge is complete.
Oh, get off here.
Now,
We've heard there's an Afrikaans English interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, it could be plenty useful for us.
I can't find this.
Radiation. It's radiation.
radiation, of course. So it can be used.
But how much? I do not know.
Radiation denatures their reproductive cells, preventing them from mating.
Same principle as the sterilization technique. The reproductive cells are more sensitive to radiation than the rest of the body. But I have not tested it. There is no telling what mutation could result, or how the host may be affected. Not to mention what could happen if this is done post-infection.
I don't care. This plan goes into action now. As long as it works, the details can wait. You wouldn't be lying to me, of course, old man.
I can guarantee nothing.
I owe you my life. My body has been burned on countless occasions, but it survives, thanks to your children. That is why
Oh, another
I
beautiful
trust
dance
you.
going.
Then do not repeat my mistake.
What's that?
In the West, it is said that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. In the East, it is said the man of flesh brings
Just
spiritual
taking a
power
little
to
walk
all
through the
those.
countryside.
The people knew back
I
then
told you there wasn't going to be much today.
these creatures carry the gospel.
But I'll record it anyway.
They do not belong in our
Might as well.
hands. They must not be touched.
How enlightening. I'll remember that. Consider this my thanks.
What are you?
Catch.
No!
Bloody fire hole.
Well then, I'm afraid it really is goodbye this time, Code Talker.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Clouds approaching.
What the fuck?
There is no soldier.
Huh. Now where did he run off to? Guess he wasn't as obedient as I thought.
There never was any soldier.
So long.
You!
Well, there's no one
How dare you!
At least no one died. I mean, that's a relief, I guess. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Yeah, do we have combat deployments today? We sure do. Oh, we're gonna music tape. What? When did I get that? You got that just before. Oh look, children's stuff. Okay.
Snake, you
Deployment
remember the
listener.
White Mamba?
Yeah.
Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base.
Sure.
He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes.
Why is this so
We've
hard?
already detained him. I'll be questioning him
Weird.
shortly.
Why is that such a hard thing to know?
You'll be?
Ocelot.
You're incapable of taking an impartial stance with those kids.
This is true.
Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Yeah.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
I love that.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the
God,
answer.
why are these fucking
It's the best
missions
way to keep
doomed to
both
fail?
questioner and subject safe. The risks only increase the more an interrogation drags on. At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted.
I'm going the right way.
Like I said, too many kicks.
What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late.
I know that.
And besides, I know the subject. I won't go overboard with a kid.
Forget it. You're not needed. Snake, we'll want to question the other kids too. Be sure to...
Yeah, and then what do you do? Fucking harvest for a liquid. You fucking let them go. 'Cause fucking... I think you did that. Maybe you did that on purpose. Or wrong thing. I meant to do cassettes. Because we also do cassettes. That's what we're doing. Oh god, the hamburgers. Oh god, we're doing this now. The hamburgers are fucking Kelsey Hill and Manor. God.
I learned of the vocal cord parasite's existence in literature belonging to the Foundation. It was little more than a theory.
Foundation? What's Foundation? You mean the
Why does
philosophers?
only Homo sapiens among all primates have highly developed language? Human versus everything else. The missing link between these was the mystery that gave rise to this theory. I was fascinated by the idea of their existence. In the Dene creation myth, the Neil Dene, who first inhabited the world, were insect-like creatures. I came to imagine that those insect-like creatures could be humans living in symbiosis with the vocal cord parasites. But I had not the faintest idea of how I could resurrect them. That is when Skullface came to me.
Oh my
What he
god.
offered me was not just
Good on him.
assistance with my metallic archaea research. He told me the vocal cord parasites really existed. And not only did they exist, they had already been brought back to life in the modern age. An ancient
So I'm going the right way here?
host to the parasites of the time.
Okay.
Cypher excavated such a cadaver from a permafrost region and isolated the DNA coding of the vocal cord parasites. Next,
Bunkers!
they were long dead
Those are not
and
bunkers.
could not be
Those are
brought
animal
back. But there
Can I
was
even-
an alternate vessel
Can I
they
get
could
someone,
use.
can I get an asshole to tell me what those are?
A relative species
Really?
of the Pentastamida discovered in China. It had adapted to live
Okapi.
Okay, but
Only found in the wild in one stretch of Zaire. Today must be your lucky day, boss.
with the vocal cord parasites. Ontogenesis.
also that one Okapi in Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Is like a roadmap of the phylogenetic evolution of
So
the
the Okapi's like a
entire
half
Cypher
zebra.
used this to effect a
Half.
reverse evolution.
So the back of it was like
of the
zebras.
parasite and
Zebras,
resurrect the
yes.
vocal cord parasite.
Did I completely bypass?
Interpose the
See?
developmental mechanism
No.
to the ontogenetic stage
Coming up right now.
analogous to when the relative
Time is it?
species first appeared.
What about?
The
God, this
point
takes
at
all day.
which it split from the vocal cord parasites, forcing its evolution down the other path, the vocal cord parasite path. The larvae is produced by the vocal cord parasites, reborn. I do not know in detail how Cypher accomplished this, but clearly they have access to higher level genetic technologies. Olave said it was the work of a genius woman scientist, and that the relative species in question was first discovered by a group once called the Philosophers. I was tasked with modifying the resurrected parasites. He charged me with two demands. First, to add lethality to these organisms that had once lived in peace with man by unleashing the Olave's latent desire to consume nutrients from the host's lung tissue, making them eat and eat until the lungs were destroyed.
That's fucked.
Second, to have both
No, the
male
kid's
and
inside the
female
house, isn't he?
inhabit
Of course
the
he
same
is.
host
Mm.
and copulate then and there, only when exposed
Can I see
to
for this
specific
bridge and make it go down?
continuously
I don't know, maybe I'll try.
what he would do to the Diné if I failed. I had no
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
objective of the
Roger
ethnic
that.
cleansing parasite project was the identification of not only languages, but of actual cultures.
Is that all there is? One guy?
Language is deeply connected to ethnicity, but many languages are employed by multiple ethnic groups, and confrontation between those ethnic groups is by no means rare. If
But
the
Didi could also
cleansing
find the
efforts
kid,
were to be
right?
a deterrent against
Yes.
ethnic conflict,
But-
they had to distinguish between groups using means other than pure language. The original plan called for this to be achieved by differences in the transmission vector. Each ethnic group has different lifestyle customs and eating habits.
That was our
For
target.
instance, parasites living in shallow water and taken in through the skin could be used to target rice farming groups. Or parasites
kid.
using cows as their intermediate host would be ineffective against cultures that abstain from eating beef. But that is a lofty goal
no, it's not.
indeed. The current parasites may
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
It would take extensive time to alter the transmission route. I eventually learned that the Ethnic Cleansers project had been shut down. It was
You gotta extract
Hi,
him.
doggo.
who put it back into operation. But despite that, he told me to forget
God damn it,
about the
Didi.
transmission route and just focus on language identification. I do not know why. I understand that the Chinese philosophers who discovered the relative species of parasite originally planned to develop a phonogrammic Alexia parasite.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Is home to the part of the brain that identifies
Shit.
phonetic symbols of the English language. They wished to create a strain that would parasitize that region and suppress its literacy functions.
How the fuck?
Brain area
How the fuck should this like that?
identifying the logographs of Chinese, meanwhile, is in the
Look at
left
this.
middle frontal
I'm empty,
gyrus,
shit.
meaning that even if
Oh, no, I need more supplies. Need more supplies. Supplies up now. Go. Don't have time to do it properly.
He's coming too. Roger that.
and new, east and west, there is no limit to the delusions of those in power. But this delusion threatens to become a reality. I have to do something to stop this. There must be something I can do.
I did it.
You gotta extract him.
It's TT2. might be, bro. Are you ready to do this, boys? Oh fuck, grenade. I wonder if that's grenade.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You know what? Let's not that. Let's go this way. Where's? You've got to pull to try to filter these guys out when they're inside the house. Look at that. Yeah, let's get to this guy. Shit. Look at this guy. Alright. Dead now. He's dead now. Not getting back from that. We're going the right way. Maybe. Who's in this room? There are some people. Oh, I got him.
A whole lot of trouble they put us through.
Get out of there.
Me worry like that.
Oh, this is the one where God, I'm lost. Fuck. Door. Library. Yeah, okay. And through this one? Yeah, okay, wait. Gotta be dead. Okay, nailed it.
Development complete.
What's that, bitches?
Hideout completed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
See you later, losers. Okay, now let's just take a break. Now, this side up list has been updated. With what, exactly? Perhaps the Mother Base soldier? No. Fuck off. Okay, no.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
We got nothing doing.
Clowns launching.
Do
Development.
I have a new mission?
Select a mission.
No. Okay. Shit. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Pause. Yeah. I'm just gonna pause the video and well, I'll come back anyway. But I'll just pause the video and I'll see if I can trigger something. And if nothing triggers, then I'll just come back and say, well, nothing triggered, and then that's the end of the episode. Alright. I don't want to waste time. Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute. And well, a second for you. Alright, we're back. I'm not eye patching because I can't be bothered. So, yes, I came back to the helicopter and we've got, 3 more and they're all in Afghanistan, so I guess we'll do them in order. Maybe not starting with that one because that's not the right order. So we'll do that one. Also remind me to play the tape tomorrow that I got for for that particular child. Wait, where is... What would be the fastest way of doing this? Do that one, then that one, and then come back down and do that one. Yeah? Alright. Fair enough.
Please select a landing zone.
We'll come in from... Oh, coming from here, I guess. Yeah. Because we have to go up anyway, so if we take guys on the way, then it'll make it easier to go the other way. That's true. Now, I got a gun. We do have a gun. I got my other gun. Your other gun, yeah, the other one inside. DD's doing his thing. Yep, slip grenades, everything else is fine. Items, no, I don't care. Yeah, make sure I got the better eye droid. Don't really know how to land. Whatever. And the filter device. Yep. Yep, well, we're good. Right? Yeah. It's good.
Deploying.
It'd be amazing if it's not actually. Oh, there's 100% it'll be tomorrow. 100%. There's no way. There's no way it won't be tomorrow. But that'll be tomorrow. Getting those 3 kids, and then maybe something will happen. Who knows? Alrighty. Are we done? Pretty much. Pretty much. Tomorrow Friday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Okay. Got a bedtime tomorrow. It'll be fun. Hopefully not too much is happening on Saturday and Sunday. Because, you know, it's not the end of the night if it is. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful timing. Alright. So we got a nice full day tomorrow to collect a couple of kids. Three kids, specifically. And then hopefully after that I'll get kicked back to Mother Base and something will happen. Yeah. Alright. But for now, my name is Liam and I'll see you next time.